There's absolutely no denying that affordability is tough right now, but that doesn't mean you have to put your plans to buy a home on the back burner. So if you're willing to roll up your sleeves, or at least hire someone who will, buying a home that needs a little bit of work could open your door to home ownership. In today's video, we're going to talk about everything you need to know so you can decide if buying a fixer-upper is the right move for you. And we're getting after it right now. This is your first time to the channel and you want to keep on top of the real estate market in Richmond, Virginia, and those surrounding counties of Hanover, Henrico, Chesterfield, New Kent, Goochland, and Powhatan, then subscribe right there below and tap that notifications bell so you can be the first to know about the current market in Richmond, Virginia. Now, your likes and subscribes help me grow the channel, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate them. My goal this year is to get the channel to over 1,000 subscribers, so I'm going to need your help to reach that goal. So thank you in advance for your support. Truly appreciate it. Now, as always, my name is Scott Durnley with Joiner Fine Properties. My team and I get calls from folks like you every single day looking for help making that move to Richmond, Virginia, or even moving within Richmond, Virginia and the surrounding counties, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, heck, even 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All of that information is linked right there below in the description. We'll help you make a smooth move to Richmond, Virginia. So what exactly is a fixer-upper? Now, I consider these to be homes that are livable, but they require some renovations. Think of cosmetic updates like wallpaper removal or new flooring, or more extensive repairs like replacing a roof or updating some plumbing. While fixer-uppers need a little TLC and an investment in sweat equity, here's why they may be worth considering, especially right now. Number one is they usually have a lower price point because repairs are involved. These homes are usually less expensive up front than move-in ready options. Now, according to a survey from Storage Cafe, fixer-uppers come with price tags of about 29% lower, making them a solid choice if you're not finding anything in your budget. Now, number two, these homes typically have less competition. When you're ready to make an offer, you're less likely to deal with competition from other buyers who are focused on move-in ready homes. Number three, you can build equity faster. Choosing how to redo floors and picking which cabinets you want in the kitchen, a fixer-upper allows you to design a space that fits your needs and style. Now, with smart renovations, you can increase your home's value faster and potentially see a big return on your investment. As Mortgage Reports note, if you're a house hunter who's not afraid of sweat equity, buying a fixer-upper could be your ticket to home ownership. Doing so could lead to big savings, even in some of the nation's largest and most popular housing markets. Plus, the right features could help your investment. So linked in that description below, I have 3 absolutely free gifts for you. First, there's a free Richmond, Virginia relocation guide. Now, you must like watching videos about housing in Richmond, Virginia, or you wouldn't be on this channel and you wouldn't have made it this far. But it's also nice to have something you can flip through in your spare time, click on things, and learn more about RVA. It's chock full of great information and it is a must download. So gift number 2 is a free buyer's guide. It walks you through the buyer's process with things like your timeline, setting a budget, how an agent gets paid, creating a wish list, the pre-approval process, what happens between contract and closing, and all that fun stuff. Again, tons of information in there for you. Now, number 3, we know that when people move, oftentimes they have to sell in their current location, so I have a seller's guide for you. This handy-dandy resource is a bit specific on how I do things, but it covers things like prepping your home for sale, your general timeline, what agents should be doing to market your home correctly. That is so important. Good marketing. What happens from contract to close, and much more. All right, those are my 3 gifts. Now let's jump back into the video. So the possibilities that come with a fixer-upper are very exciting, but there's a few things you should think about first. You have to buy this house with your eyes wide open and with a plan in place, knowing that there are potential stumbling blocks along the way. Now, first, you have to ask yourself, do you have a game plan? Consider if you have the time, skills, or even the budget to tackle the renovations. Be honest about what you can handle yourself, what you're going to need to hire out to somebody else, and if a fixer-upper is truly a good fit for your lifestyle. Now remember, you'll likely be living in a construction zone for at least a little while. That's not for everybody. Number 2 is prioritize the repairs and upgrades. Don't stress yourself out thinking about all the work you've got to do up front. Space out the renovations over time in a way that makes sense for both your budget and what's most important to tackle first. So number 3 is you want the money you're spending to fix up a house to be worth the investment. So make sure the home is in an area with increasing home values and amenities locals love, like parks and restaurants. Basically, just make sure you're not over renovating for the area. Now, number 4 is get a home inspection. Hiring an inspector to do a thorough inspection before buying is a must. What they will find will help you understand what needs to be updated, renovation costs, and really if it's even a project you want to take on. Now, number 5, super important, budget for surprises. Renovations rarely go as planned, so be sure to set aside a little bit of extra money to cover things like extended repair times, an increase in the cost of materials, or other unknowns that could come up. Now, I have renovated several homes in my 20-plus year real estate career, and I can tell you almost always you get thrown at least one curveball, if not a couple, once renovations begin. Another important thing to do is talk to your lender about financing options when you're considering a fixer-upper. There are some renovation mortgages designed for homes that need a little bit of work, but they may have requirements like spending and time limits, so talk to a trusted lender and understand that fine print. Now, I work with several lenders that specialize in this type of loan. Would be happy to make that introduction if you think that's important to you. So here's the bottom line. Fixer-uppers aren't for everyone, but if you're open to doing a little bit of work, they can be a great way to overcome today's affordability hurdles and find something within your budget. Now, with the right mindset and some careful planning, you could turn a less than perfect house into the perfect home for you. So if you're considering taking that plunge, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. All of my contact information is linked in that description right there below. Until next time, I hope to show you around town. Take care, folks.